What's good, y'all? About to send this link out. Then we're gonna go ahead and get started. What's good, y'all? Give me 1 second. Test. It would help if I could hook up to my phone. All right, it sounded good. Let's send this link out. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing started. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Was having some slight technical difficulties, but we're starting now, so it's all good. I'm looking to see if we can find some setup. Had a nice move last night. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. Want to look at any charts? Drop them in the chat. There's a few setups I'm looking at right now. For those that watch the Sunday chart analysis, a lot of things was projected on Monday, like the English, the New Zealand pairs, the UD pairs, and then the JPY pairs. The news went off last night because again they didn't have a set time for the news. The news went off last night, and that thing shot price up. So we're gonna be looking at the JPY pairs as well, but we're gonna be watching to see how they react to the levels are going to be above them. We're gonna break that stuff down in a second. Yeah, so the way GJ looking, just like we talked about on Sunday chart, we're going to see how he reacts to his level above here at around 180, 20, 180, 25. We're going to see how he reacts right there. But for right now, we're just going to let it do his thing. Right? I'm not really too concerned about GJ. We're looking at some possible other setups. Took an EA sell last night, hit a couple TPs before it retreats back up. Now it looks like they're both pushing back down again. The GP pairs are doing some potential moves as well. So we're looking at possible GN cells, possible EN cells, possible EA cells, possible EN cells. That's what we're going to be looking at right now. And one thing I've been noticing as well is the GP pairs have been moving a lot smoother than the Euro pairs over the past few days, which is interesting. But we're going to see what this next 5 minute looks like. You guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we're looking at any charts, drop them in the chat. Those that just joined the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. It's just a trade idea. We have not entered this trade yet. Go ahead and hit that first link in the description in the free signal for Telegram. You see how we did last week. Not last week, last month, and last quarter. Hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. We're going to pull that. We're going to pull that out, I should say, and go over it in a second as well. What's going on, Roger? I see you in here. What's going on, Gordy? Doing first time here. Make sure to explore the channel while you're watching. You know how YouTubers go to click the profile, check out the videos, check out the playlist. What's going on, J-Rod? What's going on, Dennis? Because I did just drop a video yesterday as well, so if you haven't checked that out, I know most of y'all haven't, go ahead and check that out. I'm going to drop that link in the chat for y'all right now. Make sure to hit that like button. We can hop in here too, because yesterday we took live. Yesterday we took our G7 live, broke that down and entered it during the live stream. All TPs are getting hit. We can pull it up in a second. I just dropped another video yesterday. Make sure to check that out. You're gonna check my other content out. Make sure to check that out. Because again, we'll just live stream. We post weekly content as well. Yeah, in the free signal, make sure to hit that first link in the description on the free signal for Telegram. You see how we did it last month and last quarter. We're gonna pull it up in a second because price is kind of slowing down, which isn't too shocking or surprising because we do got Christmas like next week. So after this week, things are going to be probably pretty slow, right? So after we look at Friday, Christmas is literally on Monday, so things are most likely going to be kind of slow this week. But there's still some decent moves yesterday, so we're going to still take it day by day. But next week's going to be super dead. Obviously, we're not going to be trading Monday or Tuesday. Might go back on charts Wednesday. See if there's any stars Wednesday through Friday. But yeah, next week's going to be a short week. We're not going to be streaming those days because the markets are going to be bad. There's not going to be streaming those days. We're going to see what this week looks like. Going to end this week on a good note, like we've been doing so far this month. This month's been a great month, though, getting a set for the holiday. Right, so we hit that first link in the description. We're going to be seeing how we did yesterday. We send the link out every time we go live. This is how we did yesterday. We took this GA sell during the live stream yesterday. All TPs got hit, got 72 pips. They didn't all get hit during the live stream, but we entered it during the live stream. And then GA, as well as the New Zealand pairs, we went over all this in the Sunday chart analysis. The indices went as expected as well in the Sunday chart analysis, as well as what we went over in the the London special live stream yesterday. So you didn't see yesterday's live stream. We'll make sure to check that out. But this is how we did last week. Last week we went 6-0. It was 100% win rate. Got 17,963 pips, 17,894 members in advance. Now let's hold that thought really quick. I'm going to try to do something. Yeah, so we're going to have a few setups right here. So Monday we got 70,637 pips, Tuesday 259, Wednesday 20, Thursday 47, and Friday we didn't take any signals or any trades. Every week we dropped the Sunday chart analysis. The week before that we went 5-0. Then the week before that we went 9-0. So that's basically what we're doing so far this month. We haven't taken any losses so far this month. And as far as how we did last month, if you scroll to December 5th, you'll see how we did in November. November, we went 22-1, and we took one loss last month. It was a 96% win rate. We got 50,068 pips, 7,798 strictly with the members in the advanced play female. I do the recap of the day at the end of every day. I do the recap of the week at the end of every week. And then same thing with the recap of the month. You go to November 1st, you're going to see how we did October. We went 32.5, giving us an 86% win rate. We caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members and advanced play signal. So that's how we're doing so far this quarter. And then if you go to, I think, October 8th, that's how you'll see how we did last quarter. But we'll look at that in a second because look at these charts. I'm about to try to do something for us. I'm looking at SPX right now on my one screen. I'm looking at a possible EN sell here, as well as possibly re-entering EA. I'm not into this yet. Waiting. I want to wait for the 15 to close, but we do got a new 5-minute about to pop up as well. So I'm going to write some of these trade ideas up. But go ahead and hit that first link in the description on free signal, free Telegram. Check that stuff out. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we're looking at charts, drop them in the chat. But give me 1 second. I gotta write some of these trade ideas up. Yeah, we took a EA sell last night. We hit a, like, what did we hit? Let me pull it. I think we hit like TB2 or 3 before rejected. Yeah, we hit TB3 before rejected. Now it's pushing back down. So I'm debating on re-entering. We'll see what this next 15 looks like. I like how Ian's looking as well. The GBP pairs are doing similar moves, but they kind of already took off like right before London session started. So there's not too much we can do about that. But you can see how harshly more aggressive they're moving compared to the Euro pairs. That's how yesterday was as well. But we can see that. And then GA, this is the GA sell we took yesterday. Nice move right there. Basically, after retracing, did the same exact move, just not as smooth. Very choppy, but basically did the same exact move. But yeah, right now we're looking at possible sells still on these charts. We got a lot of consolidation going on right now, but we broke out of it. But then we look at the Euro pairs, they're kind of still in that consolidation compared to the GBP. The GBP pairs kind of took off. Euro pairs are fine, but they're a little bit lagging compared to the GBP pairs. But yeah, let's see what this next 15 looks like. We got about a minute and a half till next 15 pops up. But I'm liking how these are looking. So I'm just writing these trade ideas up. I'm looking at how SPX is looking. It went exactly as projected from yesterday. Didn't take this setup, but still went as projected. But we're going to be looking for a possible setup here if we can break this resistance level at around 47.55. If we can hold that level of support where it was rejected as resistance yesterday, we can look for another buy setup right here. Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now. That's the game plan for right now. We do got some news popping off later on today. We got Canadian news at 8:30. And then that's pretty much it. Let me catch up to this chat because I did see some comments in there. Can I check QQQ? Yeah, we can take a look at it. No, I'm not in the EM trade. So we got QQQ. We are bullish, uptrend basically like the other indices and stuff like that. So I got to update these levels. I haven't looked at this in a minute. So it's basically just like all the other indices. They broke the all-time highs to the left, so we might see some new levels get made going into the new year. So let me mark this off so y'all can see it's a little bit better. So we're looking for buys. So right now it is right on top of the support level. So if we can continue to hold like 4 or 5 of support, you can continue to look for buys. As far as where you can look for buys at, again, like it's the highest price is gone. So we're not going to know exactly where it's going to go yet, but we are still bullish. It just did a retracement a couple of days ago. So like I always say, if we're in the uptrend, continue to look for buys. If we're in a downtrend, continue to look for sells until price shows you otherwise. But yeah. What do I want to put up for here? You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When we look at the charts, drop in the chat. 15 just started though, so hold that thought. Let's see how these react right here. Trying our way to see how it's going to hold this level. If we can break past this, we do have a few levels of traffic, but if we can hold underneath this one, we have a higher likelihood of it continuing to push down. Not into this trade. This is just a trade idea. We have not into this trade yet. You can tell or know if I'm in a trade if it's literally on top of the candlestick. If it's next to the candlesticks, I'm not on it. I'm not in it. But if it's on top of it, I'm in it. All right, I do that very intentionally. You re-entered, yeah. All right, just make sure you keep an eye on the chart. Just make sure you keep an eye on the chart. Secure profits, just like I should have yesterday as well. Because we'll go over it. Not today, because we're not going to be doing a members live today. We're going to go. I guess we can go live tomorrow because then let's look and see what Thursday. So we'll go live tomorrow on Friday. So we'll go over that a little bit on Friday. I mean, not Friday, tomorrow. You guys got any questions? Drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. But right now, we're just chilling and patiently waiting. We're just chilling and patiently waiting. Just dropped a new video yesterday. If you haven't checked it out, make sure to check that out. I'm going to drop that link in the chat. Make sure to check out my other content as well. I don't know how YouTube works. Hit that profile. Explore the playlist, explore the videos, explore the channel. And right now, we're just waiting for our confirmations. No rush, just patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. No rush at all. What confirmation are you waiting on for the EN setup? I'm just waiting to see if it's ready to make the move. Is the same comment? I don't know. Is it? Oh, you just said it's your first time. So yeah, right now, like I said, I'm waiting to see how it's going to react to this level here because it's either going to reject or it's going to hold this level. So again, when we look on the daily time frame, we are bearish, but we see right here that we're stuck in consolidation. So right now, I'm waiting to see if it's actually ready to make this move or it's going to be kind of stuck ranging because when we look here, prices failed to really pass this level here at around 74.80, 74.75. So right now I'm waiting to see, based on what price is doing, if it's going to look like it's going to potentially break those levels. So that's what I'm waiting on. But right now, and I'm watching the charts, like right now, even if we took the trade, we'd be in drawdown or we would be flickering in and out because we can see prices retracing. It's not like we're missing anything. So that's why I'm just chilling because I'm in no rush in any trades. It's not like price is shooting anywhere. It's simply retesting that level. So I'm letting price do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always talk about, we don't control price, we don't control the markets. So that's why I'm never in any rush to take any trades. I always like to wait for price to show me what it's trying to do, what it's going to do. Because price will always show you what it's trying to do and what it's going to do. All right, there's always hints price is showing you. There's no coincidences in the markets. Do I have a video on how to get confirmations? Not specifically on confirmations, but I have a bunch of trade breakdowns showing you the confirmations. Or if you was in yesterday's live stream, yesterday was a perfect example of me waiting for those confirmations when we entered GA live. But literally all my trade breakdowns, I break down step by step. And in those trade breakdowns, I tell you and show you the confirmations I'm waiting for. So watch my trade breakdowns. I just dropped one in the chat. But that's why I do these live streams. So you're literally looking at the confirmations. I'm explaining what the confirmations are I'm looking for. Like with SPX, right? I'm saying we want to wait for price to break this resistance and hold as a support. If it can hold as support, I'm gonna go for a buy, right? Yeah, so right now I was retesting that level still. Those just joining the stream. We have not entered any trades yet. These are just trade ideas. We have not entered any trades yet. Go ahead. That first link in the description on the free signal, free Telegram. You see on your screen how we did last month and last quarter. go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourself. So we already went over how we did so far this week, this month, and this quarter so far. So we're going to go back to where we left off, which is how we did last quarter. We just went over how we did this quarter and this month so far. All wins, all losses are posted in here. We are on a win streak right now, but every trade posted, winner or losses in here. Every trade has the date, the time, personal entry, SL, TPs, how people either enter the trade, reactions, TPs getting hit, screenshots of positions, screenshots of the signals, all that good stuff. This is how we did last month. This is how we did, not last month, last quarter. So this is July, August, September combined. So July, we went 34-3, only took 3 losses, caught 105,389 pips. August, we caught 45 wins, 7 losses, took 219,708 pips. And in September, we caught 27 wins, 4 losses, catching 16,734 pips. In the quarter, 106 wins, 14 losses. It was an 88% win rate for the quarter, all 3 months combined. And then we caught a total of 341,731 pips, 323,385 strictly with the members in the advanced place signal. Click right here. It's going to take you to July, where we had a 92% win rate. Again, every trade posted has the date, everything's documented, screenshots, positions, all that good stuff. You go to photos, there's over 1,000 photos of this receipts, of screenshots, positions, student results, testimonials, all that good stuff. You just check all that stuff out. Bunch of photos, all that good stuff. You check all that stuff out yourselves. Right now, we're just chilling, patiently waiting for our confirmations. We're looking at possible sells on New Zealand AUD pairs, looking at possible buy on SPX. But we're just waiting on our confirmations right now. We see price retracing, price retesting. So that's why I didn't pull the trigger yet. And again, the more you're on the charts, the more you're going to be able to kind of know what's most likely going to happen next. Because again, price, pull up the same bag of tricks every week. It's not like they come up with new things every week. It's always the same stuff, same moves, same pattern. So the more you're on the charts, the easier it's going to be to read the charts, right? It's just repetition and rinse and repeat. Make sure to hit that like button if you haven't. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. We're almost at 2K subscribers. We don't just live stream, but we do this every single day. We live stream every day. We break down trades every day. We predict the markets every day. And then, of course, we post weekly content from trade breakdowns, trading tip videos, trading plan videos, trade psychology videos. Go ahead and explore the channel. There's countless videos over a bunch of subjects. We got the playlist. Yeah, we're just chilling, patiently waiting. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop in the chat. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Y'all see that scrolling at the bottom of y'all screen. Instagram is playmaker_way, TikTok's _playmakerway_. Post daily on both pages. Make sure to check those out. If you want to contact me directly, you can DM me on Instagram as well. But again, this is why we just wait for this confirmation, because even if, imagine we would have entered, it's not like we would be profit, we'd be in drawdown, the opposite. So that's why, I'm in no rush to enter any trades. I'm waiting for these confirmations. We've been on live for a little bit now, and nothing's really changed. I did just get an alert. So let me see what that's about. So we can pull up GU real quick. The 15 did just pop up, but my alert just went off on GUs. So let me see what that's about. Okay, GU's pushing back up. Let's see. GU gameplay still the same for GU. I'm personally not going to really mess with GU unless it breaks above 27.20, 27.25. But if it breaks and holds 26.80 as support, you could possibly look for short-term buys. But I'd rather wait for this level to get broken and held before I look for a buy setup. And I'm not really going to look for any sells unless it possibly breaks and holds 26.30 as a resistance. So right now, with a lot of these charts, I'm just letting them do their thing until they hit levels I'd rather take trades at. Because again, my trading isn't to try to catch every pip in the market. I look for higher quality, high probability setups. And I have no issues with, missing a pip here, a pip there, because that's not what I'm trying to do here. But let's see what's going on. We might see something happen in a second. We already have EA up. This needs to be EN. Yeah, the Euro pairs are not moving as smooth as the GBP pairs. I'm still looking at the GBP pairs. I missed the first entry on it. And then SPX has been taking a nap since it's hit this level, which again is why we're waiting to see if it can hold this level. We literally see how as soon as it hit my line, it just came to a halt. So we're just patiently waiting. Yeah, I got you. We can look at gold. All right, so for yesterday's live was doing all this consolidation, did a retest on 2020, 2018, shot back up. Then we had this random spike in the middle of New York that broke this level here, but then it retraced back down. So right now, it's still kind of struggling to break and hold 2028 as support, right? So kind of similar to GU, we're kind of in some consolidation a little bit. Price is struggling to make a lower low or higher high. So just like with GU, I'm personally waiting for price to do a couple things. So for me to look for buys, especially long-term buys, I want to see price break and hold 2036 as support, or for me to look at potential sells. If it breaks below like 2016 and holds as a resistance, I could possibly look for sells. Right now, it's kind of stuck on 2026, 2028. So if it can break above that, hold that support, you could look for possible short-term buys going to 2034, 2036. But as we can see, it's just like with a lot of these charts, especially the USD pairs, not too much action, which is why we haven't really been messing with them. Shout out to everybody that's still in this live from the beginning. Shout out to everybody that's been here since y'all joined. Because, you know what I mean? This is realistic. This is just really how it be. You see a lot of videos online that make it seem like, you can just hop on a chart for 5 minutes, 30 minutes. That's just not the reality of trading. Now, there has been plenty of times where as soon as you open your computer or chart, you can immediately jump into a setup. But for you to think that's going to be like that every single day, that's just unrealistic. That's another reason why I like to do these live streams so I can see what it's really like. You see me patiently waiting for the setups, waiting for the confirmations. Some streams we don't take any trades, other streams we do, like yesterday, for example. But no matter what the volume is like, you still have to be there before the move. You have to wait for your confirmations and setups. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. When looking at the charts, drop in the chat. Well, not. We just look at these charts, waiting for our confirmations, and chilling. But like I said, while we're on this live, explore the channel. Looks like we're gonna have some movement. New 5 minute just started, so we might actually see something now. Yeah, looks like we might be seeing something in a second. Yeah, looks like they're trying to do something right now. So hold that thought and give me a second. We're really just waiting for volume to kick in because price won't really move without volume. And you can tell it's not really any volume because how small these candlesticks are, all these wicks, and plus we're stuck in consolidation. So we're really just waiting for volume to kick in. Again, this is the week before Christmas. Things are going to be pretty slow, and they're going to want to have price at a certain price before the banks close and the holidays and stuff like that. Because again, you got to remember, a lot of y'all forget or don't really understand what we're messing with here. Like, these are real values, these are real currencies, these are real markets. So price, the stuff price does is very realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like I talk about all the time. Like, price can't just continuously nonstop shoot up one direction or continuously nonstop shoot down one direction. The markets and the economy will literally crash if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? But even with slow days, there are still plenty of good setups, which we've shown improving this month, last month, and basically this entire quarter. Because fourth quarter is the slowest quarter of the year. It's like this every year. But even being in the slowest quarter, we've done pretty great, if not the best, this quarter. You guys got any questions? Drop in the chat. Want to give you charts? Drop in the chat. Those just joining the stream, we have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. We have not entered this trade yet. Make sure you hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal for your Telegram. You see on the screen how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check that out for yourselves. When you hit that first link, the first thing you're going to see is the link to the live. I send the link out to the live every single morning when we're going live. This is how we did yesterday. We took this trade in yesterday's live stream, broke it down yesterday's live stream as well. All TVs got hit on this GA sell, got 72 pips. So that's how we started off the week. Then yesterday, well, last night during Tokyo session, we took a quick EA sell. Make sure to watch the Sunday chart analysis because a bunch of the stuff we went over the Sunday chart analysis was projected yesterday, like the SPX, the indices, the New Zealand pairs, the AUD pairs. But I dropped the Sunday chart analysis later Sunday, not just going over what I could see happening Monday and Tuesday, but throughout the entire week. This is how we did last week. Last week we went 6-0, catching 17,963 pips. The week before that we went 5-0, caught 793 pips, and then the week before that we went 9-0. So that's how we're doing so far this month. As far as how we did last month in November, we went 22-1, giving us a 96% win rate, caught 58,068 pips. And then October went 32-5, against an 86% win rate, caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced play signal. So that's how we're doing so far this quarter. You see on your screen how we did last quarter. You scroll to October 5th, you'll see how we did last quarter. All wins and losses are posted in here. Every trade has the date, Time to trade with enter, personal entry, SL, TPs, high POV to enter the trade, reactions, TPs getting hit, screenshots of positions, screenshots of the signals, student results, testimonials. You can see all that, over 1,000 photos of just receipts. You can check that stuff out. But yeah, like you can see, prices is ranging, retesting, consolidating, which is why we did not pull the trigger on these setups and while we wait for those extra confirmations. Let me see. All right, cool. But yeah, we literally see our price as soon as it hit these levels that we're waiting for them to break, it just kind of came to a halt. Same thing that happened with Ian. We was looking for this setup, again came to a halt, retested, still holding as a resistance, but it's not ready to make that move yet, which is why we didn't pull the trigger. Because again, imagine we would have took the trade. It's not like we would have been in profit. We'd be in drawdown, the exact opposite right now. All right, so that's why you always see me waiting for these extra confirmations. Because when you wait for these extra confirmations, this might take you a little longer to enter the trade, but you'll have a high likelihood of the trade going in your favor if you just patiently wait instead of being in such a rush. You know what I'm saying? Because like I always say, we do not control the market, so that's why I always stress so much to wait for confirmations, to not chase trades, and to follow the flow of price. But we got a new 15 and new hour candlestick about to pop up. So we got to see what this stuff looks like. Again, as far as news, we just got Canadian news today at 8:30. We got a couple orange folders, but nothing too crazy. But it's a very light news day, and like I said, this is the week right before Christmas. Literally, Christmas is on Monday, Christmas Eve on Sunday, so it's gonna be a dead week next week as well. Not gonna be trading Monday and Tuesday, obviously, because everything's gonna be dead. It's not gonna be a point of being on the charts. Going back on it on Wednesday. But yeah, let's see what this next 15 looks like. Got a new 15 about to pop up. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. It's not a candlestick, right? So that's where a lot of people get messed up. They think they separate the candlesticks to think, this candlestick. Certain candlesticks do give you hints, but it's not literally a specific candlestick I'm looking for, right? So I'm assuming you just joined in, right? But again, I want to enter buys off support, sells off resistance. So the confirmations I'm looking for is for price to hold that level, right? So for example, I'm looking for a buy setup here. I'm not going to enter the buy setup until what? Price treats this level from a resistance to a support. So it's not a candlestick confirmation. It's me waiting for price to break this level and treat it and hold it as a support, right? Just like with this level, I'm waiting for it not just to hold it as a resistance, but waiting for it to show me that it's ready to make the move. Because as you can see here, price is just in this consolidation chilling. So it's not specifically a candlestick confirmation. It's me waiting for price to meet my confirmations. But yeah, price is kind of rangy right now. So we want to see what happens these next couple of hours. We're going into New York. Members, you already know in a couple of hours I'm going to drop the New York price watch list for y'all. Just dropped the video yesterday. Make sure to check that out. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, we're going to be on the chart still. But as we can see, price is literally just either dead in place or just consolidating in range like we see on these currency pairs. So we're just waiting for price to break out of that consolidation and waiting for volume to kick in as well, because there's not really any volume, which is why price is consolidating and hugging these levels. But again, it's the week before Christmas, so I'm not going to really want price to go too crazy. They're really going to want price to end up closing at a certain level and certain price for when the holidays do start. But we'll see if we can catch some more moves. We did catch a quick move last night during Tokyo session. We'll see if we can catch some more moves going into New York session. All right. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram. Make sure to follow me on there and TikTok as well. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. But yeah, we're going to be back at the same time tomorrow, London session 3 a.m. EST.